Today we're going to learn how to add screensavers in Windows 11, just like the old times in Windows XP. When your system is on and you don't use it for like 1 or 2 minutes, there's an option that your Windows will automatically show an animation, which is called a screensaver. And when you just click on your keyboard or your mouse, it will just disappear and you will just see your screen again. So what you're going to do is search settings, go to personalization, and then lock a screen, and then a screensaver. So what is this panel is that it just shows you some options, and we're gonna check all of them. First one is 3D text, which looks like this. If I just click on the preview, it will just shows what is going to happen with the screensaver, and if I just click on the mouse, the preview will end. Okay, so then there's a blank, which is a solid black color. I'm just gonna preview that for you too. And then there's bubbles, which is this. And then there's the mystify, which looks like this. And there's photo, which you can just add some photos from your PC. You just have to select a folder, and it will just show all the pictures in that folder in a slideshow mode. And you can also change the speed of the slideshow from here: slow, medium, and fast. And there's the last one, the ribbons, which is like this. Okay, so the other important thing is this number. So this number indicates the amount of time that the PC needs to be unused so that the screensaver would appear. And we can just increase it like 2, 3, but most of the time it's just 1 minute. I'm just gonna keep it with 1. And there's also this section. So what does this section do is that when you just wanna get out of the screensaver by, for example, clicking on your mouse, it wants you to enter your password, which is a security option. There's one thing left, which is the 3D text. If you go to settings, you can modify it. You can just type in whatever you like. For example, I'm gonna type Raftec. And if you just go to preview, that's it. Okay, there's also other settings. For example, you can set time and it will just show the time like this, but I'm gonna stick with the Raftec. You can also change the font, which, for example, I want to choose this one, and as you can see, the font is changed. There's also the motion, and the default is spin, but you can just change it to other stuff, for example this. There's also the resolution of the 3D object and also the size of it. You can just see that what happens. Now there's also the surface style option. The default is on reflection, but for example, I'm gonna put it on texture, and there's this texture. Also there's solid color, which looks like this. Now this time it doesn't have any reflection. You can also use the custom part, which you can choose a custom color. For example, you can choose whatever color you want, which looks like this. And there's also custom textures and reflections, which you need bitmap file. And there's also this part, display settings. So the default of your system is that it will render the 3D object with your GPU, but you can just disable this part, and in this case it just doesn't use your GPU. And if I just uncheck that, there's not really much differences. If you have chosen anything, you just have to click OK, and the screensaver is now applied. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful for you. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.